Wolfpack, what is going on? Savage here. Today's video, we're diving in right off the bat, spectating a TikToker. Now, I like spectating TikTokers and TTVers and Rebirth because they actually get out there and do something. In Caldera, it's hit or miss, but it seems like in Rebirth, they're actually trying to get some content, and I love to see that. Well, I may have spoken too soon because here we are staring out the window looking at that motherfucker. Look at this. We got a whole team in the building next to us. He's got a couple dead slides going on. Hesitating on the push, gonna play it up first. The enemy jumps out right on top of us, and we are just we're just dead. That's all she wrote. So look, that fight right there, situations like that, what do? We gotta rotate faster, and I really wouldn't run that far away from my teammate. I would have played the building, run inside, played it inside the bathroom. Keep your body moving fast. That long wall right there, you're just putting yourself at disadvantage to either A, get killed by the enemy that jumps out the window, which no one would predict, or B, getting shot from the team that has an angle on that side. All right, but here we are spectating your boy Crispy Crusher with 1 kill. We got Merit with 2. Alien running into a window as well. I'm not going to hate on you. It happens to me all the time. If you jump to a window, it should just break. Am I right? That's how it was in Blackout, and that game's 3 years old. I'm sorry, it's 4 years old now. Jeez. 5 years. Shit, I don't even know. But we got a bounty on top of us. We got enough loot. Our teammate just got a satchel, so he should be dropping his plates. Doesn't matter. Purple gets annihilated from the vehicle. We have Orange pushing up by himself. Blue with him. Breaking away, though. Leaving Orange in a 1v1. Hopefully he can win. Oh, my God. This is why he broke away. Look at this dude. Alien! First off, there's a satchel next to you. Whether it has plates in or not, at least pick it up. Probably does have plates. But this is what Riot Shield players do for the most part. You got a few cracked out ones out there, but again, dude, all we're seeing, and I was really getting hyped seeing a TikToker. I thought for sure this is about to be something sweet, some aggressive gameplay, but we're standing on the same area, and our teammate's in the house by himself. Purple trying to lay down some suppressive fire. Finally, Alien whips out a gun, but again, the fight's not over. He had another enemy on top of the roof, on yellow roof, but he doesn't seem to give a shit. It's almost like players' observation is just non-existent. Caldera's pretty bad, but Rebirth, dude, I don't know. I feel like in Rebirth, there's really no forgiving people who just don't look with their eyes. But let's go ahead and forgive them. Starting off, we got our loadout finally. 33 people still up. This is a healthy lobby. Go ahead and get your loadout and get out of here fast. This is kind of a kill box. You do not want to be in this area. You're going to have multiple teams in this building, most likely a team on top. And again, we have the bounty we could chase down, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Look how long it's taken our teammates to get loaded. They just finally got it. And it's not a big deal because there's no one here, but if it was a hot spot, they'd be fried. 2, 3 blips on the mini map over here to the northeast. We do recognize it. Hopefully get some nice shots with the STG. To be honest, as far as Iron Trials is concerned, I'm not a fan of the STG. I haven't tried it in regular modes yet, but it definitely hits. The recoil for me at long range, I'm talking about like really long range, something the Automaton would obliterate with, something the XM4 would obliterate with, something the AK Cold War AK would have obliterated with before the nerf. This thing just does not compete, so I'm still trying to find a good Cold War AK replacement. The XM4 is still good, but I feel like in Iron Trials, it leaves them one tap. Right, but we are working well together. Our 2 teammates put an angle on them from the south side. We're on top of them. This team should be dead as long as we don't do some crazy shit and throw. Good job. I think the stem was a little bit of a waste, but regardless, he made the judgment call. He was going to push in there and see if there's an enemy. That's why he went ahead and pre-stemmed up. But great job diverting to help his teammate out. I got to give him a little bit of credit there. Most people, they don't help their teammates out. So if I see some teamwork, dude, I'm going to go ahead and give him a high five because that's a rare commodity in this game, period, no matter what mode it is. All right, good job on the read challenge. You don't see him around here. All right, it doesn't seem like a bad player. The problem is we have a navigator on the map, so if he wants to increase his kills, he's gonna have to start moving around and going after areas where there's a lot of players. He can still probably drop. He's on pace to still drop a 20 kill game because this is a lobby that is surviving a long time. You have 30 players up almost 6.5 minutes in. That's not rare at all. These games go about 12, 13 minutes at best. So we're more than halfway through and only a handful of players have actually died off. And also when it comes to Rebirth, guys, if you are, and you don't have to go for kills, I always want to recommend it so you guys put yourself in fighting positions and you get better. TikToker laying prone watching the door. Yo, Jade, I'm glad you shit on that wannabe. You don't have to go for kills, but if you are out there trying to hit your PR, trying to go for 20 kills, 15 kills, whatever you're trying to hit, you want to try not to wipe teams. Get 1, get 2, get 3 kills, bail away, let their teammates come back, and then go back in. I've actually farmed my highest kill games in Nova 6, legitimately running 2-3 teams at the same time on all 3 levels, getting a few kills, rotating to the next, and by the time I make my way back down, their teammates have spawned, and you just keep killing the same players over and over and over. So if you do find a team of bots, you want to take advantage of it, make sure you're taking advantage of it. It's food for thought. Most of you guys probably already know that, but I know there's a lot of you guys that just don't know that for whatever reason, and that's fine. Just make sure you're, again, farming is a good way to get some PR gameplay for all of you dudes out there. Great shots despite the spawn protection. There we go, and beating the shit out of that kid. This lobby is crazy healthy right now. My God. People would be feasting in this lobby. We need to suppress we need to suppress the enemies and help our teammate get the res off. We don't, but it's okay because homeboy, oh no, now he's dead. We don't, but we jumped down to get the kill. I still would have probably helped our dude out, but that's the decision. That's because he got the kill, so I mean, I can't hate on him for that. Sounds like someone's on the outside. There's a teammate on the outside, but it sounds like there's another player as well. Turn my volume up. They're next to us. I'm sorry. They're in the building next to us. Oh, almost easy beams. This guy might get a little froggy here in a shoot, or he's just going to camp the staircase. There he is. Dude, he's a bot too. That enemy was a bot, but unfortunately, when you have a bot spamming the shotgun and another bot sitting there with the head glitch, dude, that's a hard push. We should have hit our shots on that one, to be honest. When you round a corner like that, especially a staircase, you're anticipating an enemy's going to be at, and that was a given. We even said it before we went up. But as you turn, you need to already have your crosshair lined up with that by the time you snap around and start pre-firing that area. A lot of times you'll be watching streamers pre-fire and happen to hit enemies when they never saw them. A lot of people think it's hacks. Pre-firing is an actual strategy that's been in gaming since, well, pro gaming was invented. We used to do that shit in Counter-Strike in the 1.6 days, decades ago, where you think there's an enemy there and you're going to pre-fire it no matter what, because it's a common spot. Try to, when you die in certain areas over and over and over again, or areas you like to sit yourself, make sure when you're around the area, you try to pre-fire that, because if you can hit some shots, you now have the drop on the enemy instead of vice versa. Now, this is not the way. Unfortunately, our team carries have died. Now we have Katniss Everdeen and Campy McCampfuck sitting here with a stub-nosed well gun, big ass drum on it. They're going to try to go for a buy. I don't think there's one even in the game, and if there is, it'd be stupid. Yeah, there's not even a buy in here, so great money swap. So this would be a time in the game where I'd want to get to the rooftop. It's a risky move, but it's a vantage point that could possibly win you the game. There's a ladder on the backside of this building. You should be safe to get there, but your window of opportunity is closing. Go in there, help your team out. Again, that's a very hard corner to handle, but he didn't pre-fire. He ended up dying, but luckily his teammate just two-stacked and took him out. That was an easy fight for them. At the expense of an enemy, but again, you just don't see a lot of pre-firing going on when you're spectating randoms. Guy on top of the rooftop too. I don't think he saw him, and he did not. He is gone, son. FaZe is dead. TTVs are dead. TikTokers are dead. All we have left is the Facebookers and the Mixer boys, man. Come on, baby. We got another TTV. Italian Savage. Okay. Well, I think I'm the only Italian Savage. And that's pretty much simple, 3v1. But look, dude, something we see consistently that I want to go ahead and highlight, and we don't really talk about some of these things in my normal videos because, well, theirs a little bit different. Rebirth is a smaller map, so again, there's going to be spots in the map that you guys are going to want to pre-fire. So make sure, again, if you know there's a common spot enemies like to sit around the corners, take a couple pop shots. That way, by the time your eyes actually analyze what's going on, you're already firing at the enemy, should he already be there. Or at least, even if you don't want to pre-fire, at least go ahead and have your crosshair just slide it up the staircase. That way, when you round that corner, you're already in line with his head. So even if he does get a few shots on you first, you can hopefully hit your headies and get that kill. At the end, dude, again, get the rooftop, get the high ground. It's going to be your best vantage point. There's only one way up on that bitch. And as you see, the enemy was able to shoot us through the window, and then they pushed the staircase. Basically, they didn't pinch us, but they gave the illusion that they pinched us. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, guys, you have a good one. Good luck in Rebirth Island, and don't play like a bot.